the traffic, okay? So this one is it's a pot that they're gonna dye the color from. In the past, they used to use the natural color from beetroot, but actually after around 1 or 2 months, that's gonna be fainted away, and then come back to this kind of color again. So that's the reason why nowadays they're gonna use a way more effective way by using the chemical, using the red color additives. Okay, so you guys gonna get the stick like this. This one is from the bamboo, and they're gonna go through 4 steps of cutting them smaller, getting thinner, and then gonna sanding them. So to make sure that it's gonna be very smooth like this, and then after that they're gonna dry them under the sun for around 1 more day to make sure that the incense stick gonna be dry. Okay, so now I'm gonna try giving this one. You guys gonna we put the incense, put the red color on one side, the other side we're gonna go and then make the powder by ourselves. Okay, so firstly you guys gonna put them down over here, more than half, okay, and then get them up, shake them a little bit. We're gonna have the incense ready, okay, and then put over here. Give it a try now. Okay.
Right.
Yeah, more than half. Bring them up, shake it a little bit. More than half.
Wow. Chơi gì đâu.
Không đủ đâu.
Chắc kéo thì đã mỗi cháu một cái.
Tại dễ. Vì thường nó là
Có đứa không thích làm.
yeah.
Okay, so if you guys notice on the yacht over there,
Okay, so after we dye the color, it's gonna look around like this. So can you please like divide around each person 2 sticks, okay? Each person 2 sticks. And now we're gonna have this one is the machine. You guys gonna make your own incense stick to be ready over here, okay? So firstly, over here we have is powder. This one is the cinnamon powder, and we will have agar wood powder. So that one is the traditional flavor, traditional scent of the incense. And mostly when you go to the pagoda, one step you get inside, you already smell the cinnamon and agar wood flavor from the incense. So this one is a powder between agar wood and incense, but they're gonna put a little bit of water into it to make it wet. So that's why it's gonna wrap around the incense. Which means when it's wet like this, after we make incense, we're gonna have to dry them one more time. Every step needs drying because drying is very important. In Vietnamese mindset, when you put the incense, for example, you have the incense ready, but then if you burn that and it doesn't burn, it means bad luck. So which means it always have to be super dry, has to be in dry place. Okay, so this one is a machine. You guys gonna see this hole right here. When I put the incense pink part in, okay? When I put it, pink part of the incense in here, okay? And each of you are gonna be, please do 2 incense for me, okay? So have a look. When I put them in, and then that's how it turns out to be, okay? Magic. Okay, one more. Okay, put incense in, and then drop. And that's how you do it. Okay, so after you guys do your 2 incense, you can grab your incense and we put them outside over there to dry them. Okay? Yeah, go ahead. In the past, they were all by handmade. Because they're gonna have a lot of like, so this one is already there and then we can pack. You guys gonna see the color between the dry one and the wet one. This one is the wet one, this one is the dry one. And if you guys want to keep it as a little souvenir, you guys can also bring around 2 or 3 incense in your backpack as well. But get the dry one, okay? And normally in Vietnam, we're gonna offer on the altar, we're gonna get 3 incense. Why? Because 3 symbolize you, the sky, and the earth. So which means you, yin, and yang. So that's the reason why. Normally, if they don't put the even number, always 1, 3, 5. or 7, but mostly 3 because the even number is considered as the kind of bad luck. So that's why it's always the relationship between good luck, what we consider good luck, what we consider bad luck, and the 5 incense represent 5 elements. So we have the earth, the water, and also the metal as well. So all that together. But that one we only put 5 incense in the case that there are big problem like natural disaster. And I put 5 incense. Normally we put 3 incense. Okay? Yeah. If you want to, you can get some dry incense. And then we're gonna go over here. So I'm gonna give each of you one. To make the conical hat, this one is the main ingredients. Okay, so you guys firstly is gonna see her doing the lips, and then you're gonna follow her. This one is Miss Thu Hương. Okay, yeah. So which means you're gonna get this part and then spread them down. But the most important thing is that you're gonna make it slowly and don't tear it off. Okay. Okay, so actually this one is the main ingredients to make the conical hat. But in the conical hat itself, there are gonna be 3 layers. So the first layer you see outside over here, and you see inside here. They're made from the leaves right here. So which means this one is the palm leaves, and also the most important ingredients for making the conical hat as well. So they're gonna get the palm leaves. And then the palm leaves itself, when you get from the forest, is a super green color, right?
Yes.
But after that, they're gonna have to put them into sand, and then they're gonna push by hand, by the legs like this for around 30 minutes to 1 hour to like this get rid of the color. And then after that, they're gonna dry under the sun for around 3 days to get this one. So that's very long process. Yeah, before getting these leaves right here. And then after you guys spread them out like this, okay, all the way out, you're gonna have to iron them. We're gonna have this one right here. So you see the part over here, we have one of the metal made from iron over here. But this part right here is the old, do you know what is the old? Rice cooker, exactly. So we use the old rice cooker to put on here, and we're gonna use, this one is the rice cooker.
This one.
Yeah. And normally the rice cooker in Vietnamese house, every house gonna have 1 or 2 rice cooker because we use rice a lot. So after this process, we're gonna have to iron the leaves itself. Okay. So now the artisan is gonna show you how we iron the leaves. Cô làm cho con rồi. Okay, and then you guys have a look, see, and then after that, anyone wants to can give it a try over here. Okay. So normally when we iron clothes, we're gonna move the iron over there, but here we're gonna keep the iron. We're gonna keep this one stay, and you're gonna move the leaves down there like this. Okay, for several times, we're gonna turn into flat like this. So which means after you guys have already ironed them, when you fold this, it's not gonna be break anymore. It's gonna make it be spread out, and also make it to be more like durable as well. Okay? Yeah, you guys now can give it a try.
Is that red?
3 layer, but the first one is gonna have to make the string like that. So this one is also from bamboo. Yeah. So this one this one is the frame or the brim. They're gonna put each of over here. Gonna be this one is the biggest one because that's the bottom, and then up here to over here, we're gonna have a 16 different round. And 16 in Vietnamese because we have one day is the middle day of the lunar month, right? So that is the full moon day. But actually in Vietnamese mindset, the 16, the day after the middle day is the one that when the full is fullest, when the moon is fullest. So that's the reason why I'm gonna have 16 different frame over here, not 17, not 18. So 1, 2, all the way up here, which means I'm gonna have different of the different size we're gonna put over here. But we don't like make the size first and we put over here, which means they're gonna use the bamboo. It looks exactly like the incense stick, like over here. Yeah.
But this time we're using even number.
That's right, yeah. Because more than 10, it doesn't matter. Because normally we don't put like 11 or 12, 11 or 12 of the incense on. That's too much. So that's why.
Nó sẽ vòng dài khoanh vừa đâu vứt đầy.
Yeah. So firstly, gonna put them in here and then gonna measure. And then if there's still more, you're gonna crack them over here. And then after that, you guys see all over here gonna have some of the threads to grab them. So she's gonna show you how you do it now. Okay. Chắc phải ở lại được cô ạ, tại vì con cầm nó bị lệch.
Không, đừng có đấy là tưởng tượng.
Dạ vâng. Okay. And then yeah. Okay.
Need a knife.
Yeah. Có phải đằng sau không? I need this one is these threads, but they're from nowadays they make it from linen. In the past, I used to use like the threads that you guys used to sewing, like clothes. Yeah, I'm gonna have several around them to make sure that it's gonna be stick together. The important thing about the conical hat is we use all of the stitch is from the one kind of yeah. So that's how we do it. Okay. Yeah. So which means we have 16 steps like that. And then after that, we're gonna put all of those like palm leaves on top of those ones. Okay. Yeah. Để. So we use 20 of the palm leaves all together, and after that she's gonna put them in one top like this, stick them to put it there, and then gonna spread that all around, and use one more bigger thread to make them to be stable. So after we get this one is only for like putting them to be staying there. After that, she's gonna cut the big threads out, which means it's only like used for temporary purpose. And in the one conical hat, they don't use any glue. All of those are stitched. You wanna do it? Yeah, you're gonna get the.
Yun, tama. Cut mo. Tisingitan.
Yeah, put it down.
No.
Make sure that all of the conical hat space is covered.
Easy shape mo rin doon. Pupupitin.
Bukan na. Easy.
Ikakat yung bupupitin.
Easy to watch.
Cô dùng cái này. Vâng, họ đưa để cô dùng.
Cắt cái dây nhỏ. Nhưng mà họ yêu cầu.
Dây ảnh to quá tí. Dây ảnh to quá tí.
Tại vì đằng nào người ta cũng là quần.
Nhưng mà các cô cái dây ảnh biết là dây ảnh to là dây là quay. Còn dây ảnh ngắn là dây là trên.
Đúng cái dây là tôi làm màu đẹp người ta nói.
Thế này dây là to quay là bên
Dapat
trong.
sa ilalim ng isa.
Thì dây là nhỏ quay là trên chót.
Rồi chắc là cứ thế đâu gọi.
Thôi đã thì mất một dây.
Afterwards,
Bổ
you saw.
mất một dây to đúng không?
Nhưng mà đằng nào người ta cũng muốn
Yeah,
phòng
it's
về.
ready.
Maganda.
Rồi cô làm bước tiếp
Siguro
theo cho lúc con
naputo masyado
con
may
cũng
Ok, xin tặng.
Once daw.
Ano sinta?
I don't wanna give it a try with this one.
Try.
Yeah, try. You get this piece right here, and you're gonna put in
Try
the
this one.
yeah. You put behind the threads, behind the string first. Get the string up. That's right. Wrap them up and then put them inside.
Để ngày này tôi đi sâu lại.
How many days have you?
To make one conical hat, we don't count the 3 days to dry the palm leaves. It takes them 8 hours just to make one conical hat to be finished like this. You see, when you see in the conical hat closely, you're gonna see all of the stitch right here. And each of the stitch is only around 1 centimeters away from each other, which means they're gonna be starting all of this one a long time.
Đi làm cái nón.
Dạ vâng. Thì nó dày lắm rồi cô. Nó...
Có nghĩa là cái la đấy là làm cái loại nón đấy. Là gọn gàng.
À, yeah, tôi cho con xin cái ấy để họ xem thử.
Đây. Isang pa.
Để rút ra hẳn vài ra là làm con cắt vào trong này. Nhìn ra ta.
Cho người khác được vô.
Yeah.
That's good, yeah.
How many days? 1 day?
8 hours.
8 hours?
Yeah, focusing, no lunch.
No lang. No break time.
Yeah.
Maybe it will take us 1 week.
Yeah. But at least we're gonna have finished product, right?
Yeah.
Because it's gonna be many different process all together.
And those experience one makes it in 8 hours or less than 8 hours.
We experience like 1 hour.
Experience maker.
Huh?
Those who are like her, how many hours did they make?
I mean the minimum one is 8 hours. So thank you. Yeah. Thôi. Con nhanh để con còn vẽ.
This is nice.
Yeah. So we have many different types. Cô ngồi luôn đây đi.
Magsalita
Um,
Tawag din. Oo. Kasi tingnan mo.
This one used to be the conical hat used for a royal family, like used to put in royal. You guys heard about Hue city, right? So this one is non-Hue, which means used in the royal, in like in the.
Nón đấy là nón Bắc Linh. Con thọ.
But these are
Em cũng nhầm.
Nón Bắc Linh.
Okay, không sao đâu.
Korean man.
Người ta biết đâu.
This one is made from the older one, the older palm leaves. This one is younger, bigger. This one is older, smaller.
Vừa quay nón xong rồi ra để thâu nón
I
này.
think this is more durable.
Yeah, because the leaves itself is thicker. You can see that the thickness. This one is
Texture no.
yeah.
How much do you sell this?
130,000 for one. Yeah.
You're gonna give each one of us like
We have the example for you to draw. We're gonna see later inside the house. I think it's not that big. It's gonna take a lot of time to paint them.
Yes.
Yeah.
okay.
And then weave them.
Tingnan mo.
Alo. Ơi.
No lunch, no phone.
Lúc này đang có khách ngon đến thì gọi. Đang ở đây.
Kasi para kumapit ko.
Gần đến nữa hơn chục rồi. Sắp đến chưa?
Em phải vội.
Lái xe đến lấy đón ở kho đây. Ở ngay đây.
Đâu ạ?
Ở kho mà các cháu đi qua.
Ở ngoài ngõ.
Chở đón ra
Ở ngoài ngõ.
ra hoàn thành.
Mabilis ka daw.
Thế bây giờ con phải làm gì?
Không, bây giờ con cứ
cho người ta
làm
đón
đi.
xong rồi. Đây.
Đây con nón xong rồi bắt đầu vào vẽ.
Không, bây giờ con muốn vào vẽ luôn.
Ừ, đi
Vẽ
vào
xong.
vẽ.
Yeah.
Chị ơi.
So after this step right here, we're gonna have the stitch around like this. So this one is the big one. It's also 16
Bây giờ vẽ
different
trong nhà.
one. And then, vâng, con vẽ em nhỉ?
Vậy ông nhà lại
Yeah.
mà rể vào đâu?
Yeah. And actually, we have this one is the cô bình tĩnh nha cô. We're gonna have one more in the middle. The layer in the middle có cái chèn ở giữa. Cho con mượn cái kia được không?
À đây, mo đây.
Vâng. This one we call is mo. M-O. And this mo is the do you guys know the bamboo root? The one that we eat?
Yeah,
the bamboo
yeah,
roots like this. This is the peel of the bamboo root.
Đây là bên ngoài
Dạ
đó.
vâng. So this one is the second layer. This one is the first layer, second layer, and this one is the third layer. We're gonna keep doing that again and again and again. Put them on and then stitch them all together. Okay. Bây giờ con bảo vẽ luôn nhé. Okay, guys. So now we're gonna head into creative session. Okay, you guys gonna do your own conical hats. Let's go. Con bảo đây rồi.
We kiezen voor een kleintje.
Sorry.
Je kan drie verschillende groottes.
Anyone small?
Die of eentje tussenin. Maar wij doen het voor de...
Anyone more small?
Eens voor Kimchi
Okay,
en
medium.
eentje voor Mochi.
Medium. This one is medium.
Bailey moet zo eentje.
I want it big.
Big.
Tadaa! Oh ja, en dit is mijn creatie.
Nog een dunne kwast.
Ja, dit was de kwast die ik gebruikte. Ja, doe maar. De mochi. Wat ga je erop schrijven?
Vietnamees.
Ah, oké. Ik heb sterretjes erop gedaan. En bloemetjes. Ja, ik vind hem heel creatief.
Kijk hoe naar haar. Is ook van Vietnam.
Tadaa! Hij is leuk, hij is leuk.
Maar wie het de mooie.
Okay, guys, 5 more